Hello guys, how's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. It's Chris Game and Marco here from Sportingbet here. Talking Football League for the guys at welovebetting.co.uk. Mark, I think my Christmas was 7 out of 10. What was yours?
Yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 as well.
Fair enough. Huh?
Solid, unspectacular, quiet. Just what I wanted, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm actually happy to be back at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, actually. But you've been thinking a lot about work in the last week. Because you come up with some gift, New Year's gift to the Wheel of Bet?
I think it's more of a challenge.
A challenge?
Yeah, that's what I like to label
Explain,
it as.
what is this?
So I've got another Football League treble this week, and I thought hand it over to you guys.
Right.
Let you guys have the reins, see how good you are at picking a Football League treble. So I was going to say, pick any teams you want from the Football League, just make it a Football League treble, back it at Sportingbet, win or lose, we'll give you your money back. If I fail to get 3 out of 3 this weekend.
So if you don't get your treble up, they get their money back, whoever they pick.
Yep. Any team, any price.
Team, any price.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And how many times you got the treble up this season?
2. Twice.
That's pretty fair. That's pretty generous, Mark. That's pretty generous. It's essentially a free bet.
Yeah.
If we're honest. So yeah. So what's the catch?
There is no. I guess the only thing is you've got to email me directly.
All right. Ooh.
I'll put my email address on the YouTube video, but it's marcohare@sportingbet.com. Just include your Football League treble and your Sportingbet username, so we can have a little look just to make sure you play.
That's really nice of you, Mark. that is really generous. You essentially give money.
I'm feeling quite bullish, I think.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely. Just don't tell the boss you've done that. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, get involved. I would. In fact, I might. Anyway, let's get back to what we usually do, which is preview 3 games in the Football League this weekend. You're starting in the Championship, and it's beleaguered Blackpool.
Nicely put.
Yeah, cheers. I practiced that. Whose season is unravelling before our eyes, and they're playing Middlesbrough on Saturday. I know who you're backing. It's not Blackpool.
I'm loving this nosedive from Blackpool, battling for relegation, and they were lingering around the top 6 far too long for my liking. But they've nosedived to 12th. They're starting to get found out. Discipline has to be under question there for a clutch of red cards before Christmas, and then Michael Chopra taking to Twitter this week and slamming.
They deleted these tweets.
He did straight away, but we all saw it.
We've all done that. Let's be honest, we've all done that after a few too many shandies on a night. I did it 4 or 5 times over the Christmas period. Texting Grace, tweeting Grace Dent to tell her how much I fancy. I've got to stop that.
You do.
Got to stop that.
But he's got a point, because Blackpool, their last 7 games, they've lost 6 of them, drawn the other one, failed to score in 4 of them. So you've just got to look at ways of opposing them. I looked at many ways of opposing them this weekend. The home form as well has been poor. Lost 3, won 1, drawn 1 at home. Normally they're quite solid. And Middlesbrough have had a fantastic festive period, which has put me to shame after we slagged them off before Christmas. But fair play to them. They went to Millwall on 1, and now it's 1-3, drawn 1 the last 4 games. 3 clean sheets in that spell too. So I looked at a lot of angles, but eventually I just thought, why not? I'm going to back Middlesbrough 11-8 away from home. They scored twice away in a 2-2 draw at Bolton last time out. They've only failed to score on 3 occasions, and what I really, really like is their notorious poor away record. Well, they managed to score twice at least on 6 of their 12 away games this season. So Middlesbrough to win at 11-8 against beleaguered Blackpool.
Beleaguered Blackpool. Moving on to League One. And 2 of the big guns clash at the weekend. I'm looking forward to this game. Wolves against Preston North End. What are you backing here?
Well, I won't be backing Wolves.
No.
Wolves, like Blackpool, have had a little bit of a bad week. Social media based as well. First of all, Wayne Hennessy refusing to play, and then Carl Henry taken to Twitter to slag off Kenny Jackett.
It's dangerous. It's really dangerous.
A great tool though. Love Twitter.
Brilliant. I love it.
And it's not been great timing for them either, because their recent run of winning 1 game in the last 7 in the league isn't great. They've only kept 1 clean sheet in 6 as well, and I guess the only good news is they shipped out Roger Johnson this week.
It was a strange one, wasn't it?
It was
an odd one. Another
relegation for Roger coming his way. But I guess you've got to oppose Wolves because of that form, and because of Preston. They're just so good at grinding out results. They're really a great machine. I love Simon Grayson too. They're 4-5 to avoid defeat in this game, which is too big for me. I know it's 4-5, but it's the best bet on my treble this weekend.
Is it?
They've only lost 1 in 13 games now. Away from home, they've only lost 1 in 12 all season.
Sure.
In the league, in total, they've only lost 3 from 24. So put that all together, and this bet would have banked in 21 of their 24 league games, and in 6 of Wolves' last 7. It's 4-5 Preston double chance.
And this is your best bet of the 3?
Yep.
I like it, good stuff. No League 2 this week.
Nah.
We've done a second, it's, rubbish division. League 1. League 1, and you're taking on another side who started the season really well in League 1 and have dropped off the pace a little bit over the last few weeks. Peterborough.
Yes, if we want to talk about social media, then
Again?
Peterborough chairman Darren McAntony is quite often a very entertaining follow, slagging off the players most weeks. And of course, Adrian Durham, that twerp from TalkSport's always mouthing off about his own team.
Yeah.
Anyway, going elsewhere here, but Swindon are a team who I think you've got to follow when they're playing at home, especially when they're odds against like they are this week. They're 23-20 to win at home to Peterborough, and that's going to be my bet because they've been terrific at the county ground. Only Brentford have a better win rate at home. They've won 8, drawn 1, lost 2 of their 12 home matches this season. And Posh are just completely out of sorts. Their position in 5th is really under threat now because they lost 3 on the spin, 2 of which came away at Coventry and Crawley. They failed to beat conference side Kidderminster in the FA Cup last weekend, which is hardly a good result, is it?
Yeah,
and if you actually take away their away results against teams from 20th and below, so the League 1 strugglers, they've lost 5 of their 8 away games. So it's 23-20 on Swindon to round things off.
Nice one, good stuff. 3 good picks there. I think I'm duty bound to mention your ludicrously crazy generous offer once again.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Right.
I hope the boss isn't watching. Tell us, what have you done?
You guys back any Football League treble you want, any teams, any price, whatever you want. Just place a Football League treble at Sportingbet this weekend. Email me your selections with your Sportingbet username. And if I fail to get a 3 out of 3 from these 3 picks, they'll get their money back whether they win or lose their own bet.
He's lost a plot. Get involved.